Hello, this is Will from JourneyToWallStreet.blogspot.com. I'm here to review the trades made on May 30th, 2012. So, not much more to say than this day kind of sucked. I was very impatient this morning. I just I just got in to get in. I didn't really think my play through. I didn't wait for my setups. I just saw something and just reacted, which is the things that I'm trying to prevent myself from doing. But let's just go to the trades. So, one of the first trades I was in MON. I wanted to get in because of a 5 minute inside bar here, but I got in long up here and I stopped out down here. And this trade really didn't make much sense. I mean, the move really happened in the pre-market, and the risk reward on this trade wasn't good at all. I mean, we're looking at 2 to 1 at best, and not even. So this is not good. Had I been more patient and maybe wait for stuff to happen, I might be able to see this little pullback here, inside bar at the apex, and short it below, and that I would have at least hit my measure move around here. Risk reward still wasn't super great, but it was way better than this mess here right off the open. Next trade I was in UDR. It was one of my top in plays from Trade Alerts, or Trade Ideas, I mean. And I was looking that 2570 was a level, at least in the pre-market and right off the open. So I thought, okay, above 70 it should go. And on the tape there was a ton of sellers, ton of offers at 70, and it would hold, it would decrement slowly, then come right back. But once it broke above, I went long. So this is me right here, that little tick above. But that didn't last very long because I got stopped out about right here. I've kind of used this 5 minute inside bar right here as my way out. So below 66, and I was gone. But in reality, I should have been gone a lot sooner. If this really wants to gap fill, then above 70 it should just go. It should just take off, especially after that seller lifted. But it didn't. So what should that tell me? That tells me that I'm not trading this trade correctly. That to me was a momentum trade, but instead I was kind of sized and positioned for this inside bar. But I could have saved a few cents, or maybe not make this trade at all. So it was not a great move. But it happens when you're impatient. Kohl's was another trade I was in. So super weak, pulling back, and I noticed a 5 minute inside bar on this pullback play. So I thought, okay, short below these two candles, and you might be able to continue downward. But this is where I kind of messed up on my execution. I thought there was an uptick rule because when I offered, I didn't get filled. So when it was traded down here, for whatever reason, I swept, and I got filled at some god awful price down here. And when I offered, I forgot to cancel it, so it filled me some more right here. And I mean, I should have just got out immediately because those were bad orders, bad fills, whatever. But instead, I kind of just waited and let it stop me out there. I mean, I guess the idea behind this trade wasn't too bad. Pullback, 5 minute inside bar on a super weak stock. So, that's okay. But I went from risking 24 cents to risking, 40, 50 cents on this move. And I had size as though I was risking 20 something cents, but instead I risked that much. That's why you saw such a huge loss on this trade. And that's really frustrating that I let my execution mess me up. But again, it's what happens when you kind of force trades, you're impatient, you rush things, and you just want to get in to get in. And that just ruined it for me. And because of these three 3 or 4 bad trades, when a great opportunity comes up, I miss it because I have no more bullets left. For example, in Visa, if you look at the pre-market, tanked down, found some support, started to pull in, and what do we see here at the apex? I mean, we see inside bars after inside bars. This is kind of an anomaly, but right here, more inside bars, and it was forming a really nice wedge with somewhat of a base down there. And if you look at the longer time frames, 60-minute for example, you know, this inside bar offered really great measure move. So, you take the first bar and you kind of copy that to the top of the inside bar. And what do we have? We have pretty much a measure move target reach, and that's what, about $1.60. And on top of that, there's another inside bar here which had, pretty decent risk versus reward right there. Measure move for that, again, you take that top bar and you bring it over here, so right there it hit easily. And you could kind of do this trade as you short this inside bar, and once it breaks below this, you can short some more and cover some here. So basically you have a break-even trade at worst. No, actually you'll turn a profit right here. So it's free trade, easy money right there, right? But no bullets means no fun. I mean, just like I said in my business plan, if you don't bet, you can't win. If you lose all your chips, you can't bet. And at this point, I didn't have any chips left. So had I, spent my time being patient, I might have been able to participate. But, who knows what would have happened. So for tomorrow, Joy Global is reporting. It's kind of near its 52-week low around this area. So, depending on what it does, it should also drive CAT, which has like a bear flag going, and DE, which sort of has a bear flag going. I mean, if it can pull back here, it could see some more downside. Other things is Ciena, optical networking stock. Whatever it does is closely related to FNSR, so that should be in play tomorrow too, and it might also affect FFIV since they're all pretty much in the same sector doing the same things. So those are my stocks to watch tomorrow. Hopefully more stuff will be in play. It's been pretty dead lately from what I've hear. Haven't been trading as much the last week or so. I want to update you on my Facebook puts that I briefly wrote about the other day. So again, my thinking was that since 28 was the kind of low end of the IPO pricing, that it may offer some defense. So, but if it drops below it, I think it can really go. So I was paying close attention to the order flow at 28, and I mean, I don't know how many millions of shares were traded at 28, and then boom, it just dropped all the way down to the mid 80s, and came right back up, and it came right back down. So it'll be interesting to see how Facebook reacts to this level tomorrow. Hopefully my puts are in the money right now, even though I bought the 28s. Got a lot of time value left, but I should be looking to close it based off of what happens the next few days. So there you have it. Bad trading day, but hopefully I can put in the work to make tomorrow better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.